Yeah, hello guys, Michael here again. So in the previous video, um, I said we are going to validate. We are going to validate the details before we make the user enter. I mean, you enter a new user. So meaning we are going to check if uh, the full name is entered. Uh, there's something at the username, something at the password, you know, and then email or phone number. But for that, it will depend on you which uh, which columns you feel like you want them to be compulsory. So in this example, we are going to make the full name compulsory, the username compulsory, password, and then let's say email address. Okay, yeah, and then so if the person is entering the details and those fields haven't been entered, then you prompt them that they have to do this, they have to do that. You understand? Yeah. So first we have to double click this button, and then it opens up for us, and then you type for the validation. You type if into brackets, you know, and then the first column is the full name. So we check the name that's associated with this text box. So how you do this is you select this and then you go to this property toolbar and then you look for the name, which is this. So we would have to change this. We just change this to txt underscore full name. Okay, and then you press enter and then it renames it. So it renames it to this. So what we have to do here is we copy this, then we go to the source, we go to if. So it says if this dot text. This is to show that the text inside that toolbox is equal to empty. Then you prompt the user to do something. You say maybe enter your full name or something like that, right? Yeah. There's also a different way of doing this. Instead of doing it equal to empty, you actually have to do this. Sorry. It's supposed to be, yes. So you check the length. The length is equal to 0, right? So it checks if the length of that text box is equal to 0. Okay. In this case, I feel like if for some reason the user selects this box and then presses, let's say, the space bar for a couple of times, it will go through, which is not good. Okay. So our advice, we use what we did the previous one. So you understand? Okay. So then now we go to the next one, else. So we do else if, and then we go to the next text box, which is a username. So for that one too, we have to rename that to txt underscore username, and then you press enter. So let's just copy this one and paste here, and then we change this to txt underscore username. And then the next one we do else if. We do the same thing for the password. We change the name for that text box. You can actually leave the name as it is and then you type this one there, but sometimes you might get confused, so it's best if you rename it. Okay. Okay, so this one to txt underscore password. Now I think we have I don't know if we should validate this too, but since this is a tutorial, I think we should do this one so that you also know how to actually validate a combo box. Okay, so let's do for all, and then so that we can all learn how to actually validate for a combo box too. So the next one is user type. So for that one you have to change the name. Let's just do it cb underscore user type. I mean, you can name it whatever you want, as long as you can identify which combo box is which, or which text box is which, then I mean, you are good to go. Okay. Yeah. So I would like to stop here, and then we continue in the next video.